Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV playing on the Xbox One console. This is Rogue River Logging, episode number 2. Alright folks, thanks for tuning in. We are going to pick right up where we left off. This is like part 2 of day 1. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've had a little bit of lunch and a little bit of a nap. And we're just going to move the pickup truck into position. You can see there we've got $2,399. We need a lot more money than 2,400 bucks. So we're going to continue just cutting down trees and throwing them in the truck and driving them to the sawmill. These trees are not going to cut themselves down, and if we want to be able to afford a trailer or a fancy piece of equipment, then we're going to have to start getting this done. So let's pick right back up where we left off earlier this morning. Chop down another tree. There we go. We're getting pretty good at this now. This is going pretty good. You can see we're really good at trimming off the branches now. It didn't take very long to get used to that. So now we just need to cut this again into manageable lengths, throw it in the back of the truck, and drive it on down to the sawmill. Alright, so while we're chopping up this tree, if you look in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, you'll see that little red subscribe button there. Why don't you click that for me really quick? And then once you're done that, like and share this video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. Don't forget to, if you're looking for new content, check out the featured channeled section of my YouTube channel as well. You'll see 3 very good up-and-coming YouTubers there, Mr. Deuce MS, Carl Johnson Gaming, and Mr. Crazy Simulator. 3 very fantastic farming simulator YouTubers. You want to subscribe to their channels as well, and like and share their videos too. And then lastly, but certainly not least, you can follow us on all the social media platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon. There's even a small PayPal link there if you feel so inclined as to make a donation. We are trying to save up for some new equipment. We need a microphone, another controller for the Xbox, maybe a larger TV, who knows. What we also do with those PayPal donations too, folks, just so you're aware, we do take half of whatever you donate and dump it right back into the channel in the way of giveaways, cash giveaways, equipment giveaways. So the more money you donate, the more money you could potentially get back in the way of free stuff. So, but keep in mind, donations are not expected. It's 100% your choice. Makes no difference to me. As long as you're watching the videos and liking and sharing and leaving comments, it really does not matter to me at all what happens with the PayPal thing. It's just there. All right, there is the first tree of the afternoon in the back of the pickup truck. Let's see if we can cut down another one here. Where are we going? I'm going to go down the hill a little bit. We've got a lot of trees here in the forest that we can cut down, so there's really no shortage of lumber. Yeah, the more and more I play this logging map, the more and more I'm falling in love with logging. This is so much fun. Cutting down trees, chopping them up, manual labor, putting them in the back of the truck. It's all good. All in a fun day's work, trying to raise some money so that we can get some bigger equipment so we can chop down more trees. Come on, there we go. Let's go. Getting a little iffy here. There we go. Got it. Got it. All right, let's chop it up. Come on there, Mr. Chainsaw. Let's chop this up, throw it in the truck, and let's go make some money. Oh yeah, I can't wait till we get some bigger equipment so that I don't have to chop these into small lengths, because from what I understand, I'm not very well versed on logging, but the longer and straighter your wood is, you get more money. That's what she said. The longer and straighter your wood is. Yeah, the longer pieces you can make, I guess the more money you get. So we can only fit like, 4-meter lengths in this pickup truck. So roughly 4 meters. I'm just eyeballing everything. But the more money we get, the easier it's going to be, because we can get some more equipment like a trailer and a tractor and start hauling some stuff around here. That would be great. Or even if we just made enough to lease a truck for the day, that would be good. Something with a crane or a chopper, then we can just put everything all in big lengths. All right. One more piece after this, and then we can strap this up and take it to the sawmill. We should stop off at the shop and see what the leasing prices are, just so we can try and figure this out. As much as I love to run around with wood in my hands all day. I'm sorry, it's not on purpose, folks. It's just accident. Yeah, as much as I'd love to run around with my wood in my hands all day, then you know. All right, there we go, all loaded up. Strap on the tension belts, and we are out of here. Let's make it on down to the sawmill. I've been doing pretty good though. I haven't rolled the truck yet with the load of wood in the back, so I'm thinking we're okay. Our driving skill has somewhat improved a little bit. It might be a good idea too, just to follow the road and just stop and just cut down trees along the roadway to the sawmill. So that way it's not so far to drive. Or maybe we check the map and see what we own and then just cut down trees outside of the sawmill. So that way we don't have to drive very far at all. That might be a pretty good thing to look into. All right, over the hill, around the bend, to grandmother's house we go. Or to the sawmill with the load of wood. Splish splash through the little stream. Count myself lucky I haven't driven into the river yet. But I'm pretty sure that's probably coming in an upcoming episode. It's bound to happen. All right, here we are. Let's back up in here, release the tension belts, and then we will see just how much money we have. All right, so $23.93. Burning some gas in that chainsaw. There we go, $37.24 now. That was a $1,300 load. All right, let's hop in the truck and we'll lather, rinse, repeat. We'll just keep cutting down some trees and hopefully we'll make some money here. All right, things are progressing nicely. $3,724, not including the cost of running the chainsaw, which is like $1 a minute. That's not bad. We'll drive on back to the cabin here, chop down a couple more trees, load it in the pickup truck, and bring it back to the sawmill. Yeah, I'm guessing we could probably cut down some trees that are a little closer to the sawmill, so we're not driving so far. Probably that just makes good sense, I'm guessing. We're just wasting gas at this point. Yeah, we'll look into that a little later. First, we need to amass a small fortune so we can look at leasing some equipment. Maybe after the next load, we'll stop into the store, or the shop, rather, and then we'll see just how much it costs to lease a machine with a claw pickup thing attachment so that we can pick up larger logs, so that way we don't have to cut these into small lengths. That might make things a little easier for us. Let's go, Mr. Chainsaw. Let's get things moving. Try and cut them as close as you can to the ground so that you don't run into any stumps. There we go. Oh, almost took out the truck. Almost, but not quite. There we go. Very nicely just trim off all the branches. Hey, our balance is getting better. No drinking and logging. You need that balance to balance on the logs. Well, there's a branch at the end there. Can we get that one? No, we're just gonna have to cut the tip off. There we go. Tip gun. Oh, this is a long tree. Look at the size of this one. This is a lot of lumber. There we go. This is actually fun. I didn't think I would like logging, and I'm surprised I took so long to get into it. But usually I try and play FS19 every single day, and so far it has not gotten boring and it has not gotten stale in the least. And I think it's primarily due because we can do pretty much anything we want in this game. If you don't want to farm, you can log. If you don't want to log, you can farm. And you know, there's fun things you can do as well. It's you can drive your truck really fast around the map and hit stuff, or you can always do something to keep it interesting. It's never the same thing every day, which is what I like about this game. It's very versatile. You can change it. If you don't like the way your map looks, you can change the map. Oh, is that one going to be too heavy? Yeah, that one's too heavy. There we go, smaller pieces. There we go, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here with the pieces of wood. But anyways, yeah, you can change the map if you don't like it. You can alter the terrain. You can buy different vehicles. There's hundreds of different things you can do every day just to keep things interesting. Except lift really long pieces of log. Yeah, if I had a machine with a claw attachment, that'd probably be better. Even if we can just rent one for the day, make tens of thousands of dollars. All you have to do is drive around and pick up the logs, right? I can chop them down with the chainsaw and then just drive around and pick them up. Oh, there's another one that's too big. Let's try and get it in half. All right, that seemed to work out. And we've got little pieces now because I guess towards the base of the tree they get really, really heavy. Look at that, my stacking ability is getting a little better too. That is fantastic. What happens with the logging map once you cut down every single tree? Do you have to plant more, or do you just stop logging? I guess we don't have to worry about that for quite a while because it's a very, very long time before we cut down every single tree on the map. Oh, this tree is super huge. Well, there's a big piece. As we get closer to the narrower end of the tree, the top of the tree, they're going to get a little lighter so we can get bigger pieces. Try and finagle this in here somewhere. No, that may or may not work. Who knows? Let's see, where do we put this one? Can we put this up here? Nope. That's just going to fall off and break one of our feet. Let's try and pick that up again. I'm going to put that right here. Sort of weight that one log down. Nope, that is not going to work either. Gravity, it seems, is very cruel. Let's try and fit this in here. Come on, get in there. Like a glove. Look at the shocks on that truck. Oh my lord. That's going to be a fun drive, or a dicey drive down to the sawmill with all these hills and valleys and mountains and rivers to drive into. All right, we are almost full, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can get the rest of this tree in here. No, you're gonna play games with me too, eh? We'll get you. There we go. And just a couple more pieces, and we should be able to get these in the truck here. I think what we're gonna do is stack these up. Let's just stack these up on the side of the house, and we'll come back and get them. Maybe that's what was our plan for the last episode. We'll just stack these up. We'll cut down a bunch of trees, stack them up, and then use the truck to take them to the sawmill once we have enough wood stockpiled. That might be a good thing. So I don't think we can fit any more lumber in the back of that truck. There we go. Try and line everything up nicely, or we'll just throw it where we need to throw it. All right, let's try and drive this amazingly heavy truck over to the sawmill. It's a good thing we have tension belts because this load is going to spill everywhere. I swear it's not on purpose. All right. Pickup truck is full. Let's head on down and sell this lumber. Oh, we are not even pushing the gas pedal at this moment. We are literally using the weight of the truck and the load just to propel ourselves down the hill. There we go. Oh, struggling a little bit going uphill. There may be too much wood in the back of this truck. We got it. There we go. Let's just hope we don't fly off the side of the road here. All right. We made it. It's a straight shot now all the way to the sawmill. And hopefully we don't roll over, because this humongous load of lumber in the back of this truck is making it very, very difficult to drive straight. There we go. All right, let's run over here to the cell trigger. 3,718 turns into 5,668. There we go. That was a good load. All right. Let's put up the tailgate real quick. We'll head on back, and we will continue to chop down some more trees. And I think, yeah, we're going to stockpile them on the side of the house. I think let's try and run with the logs this time so it doesn't take too long. And then we'll just maneuver the pickup truck into place and then load them up after we're done. Nice leisurely drive through the wooded areas of Rogue River. All right. Do you guys watching like logging at all? Have you ever tried logging? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on logging? Leave me a comment. Let me know, because I would like to know. Do you guys just farm, or do you just log? Do you do both? Do you switch it up? What do you guys do? Comment down below and let me know. Or also, yeah, let me know what type of equipment you would like to see as well. If there's something that I can buy that you would like to see instituted into the video, then I can try and make that accommodation for you. Let me know what you think. All right, get in there. There we go. That's good enough. We'll get these other two pieces in here, and then we'll chop down another tree. Yeah, it's certainly easier just standing here loading the truck from the side. Maybe we'll see how time-consuming it is to run the logs up the hill and just throw them at the side of the house. And then we'll load up the pickup truck later on. Oh, what's happening here? There we go. And one more piece to go. Oh, there we go. Get in there. Right there. You fit. There we go. Perfect. All right. The next tree. Let's pick a tree. Any tree. That one up there on the top of the hill, maybe. I don't want to really go too far in because then we have to run all the way back. Let's try this one here. And timber, there it goes. Perfect. Let's trim off the branches and we'll start cutting it up. No, what are you doing? There we go. You have to get it just right, in the right spot to trim off all the branches. I guess maybe because we're not walking straight. There we go. This is another long tree. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, one of those feller bunchers, I think they're called, would probably come in handy. Where we just grab the tree, chop it down, and then trim off all the branches in one fell swoop. Can't wait till we have enough money for one of those. Yeah, now closer to the bottom end of the tree where it's wider and heavier, we got to cut much smaller pieces so that we can lift them and run them back up to the truck. All right, $5,664. We do need to stop in at the shop and find out if we're able to lease something to make our lives a little easier and a little more profitable minute by minute, because this is taking quite a long time, and this is, I don't want to say it's monotonous work, but it's getting pretty old with the chainsaw. We need to get some new equipment and fast. Maybe by the next episode we'll have enough money to get something in place. All right. The log train. There we go. Can we run? Oh, we can run with the logs. Woohoo. Running with wood. Episode number 2. No, you're not quite in there. Not quite where I want you to be. There we go. Whoops. That's good. That's good right there. All right. I watched a video from Mr. Seeley P where he used the move anything hack, where if you hold a piece of wood, or hold a piece of lumber in your hands, you could use the lumber to move things around the map that are normally too heavy. It's pretty good. If you haven't watched that video, I suggest you you go and watch that, because as long as you're holding a piece of lumber, you can smack it into things, and those things will move around the map that are normally too heavy for you to pick up and move yourself. So kind of like a wooden hammer or a wooden mallet. You're just smacking stuff around the map. It's pretty good. It's a neat little trick. All right. So this tree really only costs $2 to cut down. $2 in chainsaw gas. So that's not bad. Ooh, we are getting pretty high up there. I don't know if this entire tree is going to fit in the back of that truck, but we're certainly going to try and fit as much as we can in there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. That is dangerous, but let's keep stacking it up. We can get another one in there. Certainly is quiet out here in these woods. Oh, almost. Let's try and get it in there. We can do it. I know we can. Oh, that's good. Oh, we want to move it over just a little bit. There we go. Now it's not going anywhere. That is a stack of wood. Can we get more in there? Or do we want to just stack it up beside the house? It looks like we're going to try. No, we're going to stack it up right here beside the truck. And we'll come back and get it later. Let's just put it all in nice, neat little piles. Here we go. This is logging with no equipment, folks. This is how you start out. Nothing but a chainsaw and a pickup truck. There we go. That's a big long one. But that's not going to fit in there either. All right, let's jump in the truck, strap this down, and hopefully make our way to the sawmill because this load is even bigger than the last one. All right, and like a herd of turtles, we are off. Let's get on down to the sawmill, sell this load, and then that should put us well over, almost close to $7,000 maybe. Let's see how much we can get for this load. And we do also need to make this a little bit easier. We're spending far too much time driving back and forth, I'm finding. We either need a truck with a crane so we can maximize our loads going to and from the sawmill, or we need to cut down trees that are closer to the sawmill to cut down on the drive. I'm leaning more towards the forestry equipment with the crane and the trailer all in one, so that we can just chop down a bunch of trees and then one by one go and pick them up, and then we can maximize our loads that way. So I'm thinking that probably be the easiest thing to do. We just need enough to lease it for the day, not buy it, but we'll just lease it for the day, and then we'll just pay the leasing fee every day. I don't know. I guess when we're first starting out, it just makes sense to lease the equipment rather than save up money and buy it. And let's be honest, you're not going to watch 15 episodes of me cutting trees down by hand in order to save up $400,000 to get one piece of equipment. So in order to keep this interesting and not fantastically boring, we'll probably look at leasing some equipment in the next episode, possibly. There we go, $7,815. That was a big load of wood. All right, let's stop into the shop real quick and we'll see what some of these leasing prices are before we make any rash decisions in purchasing some equipment that we can't use or don't know how to use, or let's just try and figure this out. All right, so let's look at, where did you go? Forestry equipment here. All right, where are we going? Into this section, forestry equipment. All right. So we need something that is a trailer, but I'm hoping to get something with a claw on it so we can pick up logs. See, this one is 54,000 and this one's 19. That's a planter. That's just an attachment for a tractor. Let's go back here. We need to look at tractors as well if that's the route that we're going to take. We need to be able to afford a tractor. So I don't think that that's in the cards right now. I don't think a trailer attachment and a tractor is affordable, even leasing it, because we have to lease two pieces of equipment. I'd rather just save up just a little bit more, maybe check the mod hub to see if there's a new piece of equipment that we haven't seen yet, that has like a man truck with a claw log picker upper attachment on it, so that we can pick up some logs that way. I think that would probably be the best way to go. So I think we'll look into that for the next episode. We've got $7,800 right now. Remember, we started out with $39 is we started out with walking up the pathway to this cabin, and now we've got 7,815. So there are literally millions of dollars to be made here in lumber. We just have to get it, and we got to find quick and efficient ways to get it. rather than chopping things down by hand and hand loading it into the back of this really old 1978 Lizard pickup truck. All right, so let's take this load. We'll put this in the truck, and then I think we'll chop down another tree, try and make some more money. There we go, one more to go. Get in there. That's your home. Don't you want to go to your home? Now let's take this big long one, and we'll put it in the back of the truck. I was going to say stick it in, but I didn't. That is okay, that's huge. Let's just leave that there. All right, another tree. Let's look for another log here. Where are we going? Let's go up to the top of the hill right here. I'm guessing gravity will be our friend on this one. All right. And timber. Down the mountain we go. Let's trim off the excess. Well, that's not really working. There we go. Oh, this is getting kind of tough, balancing on these logs. Huh. Maybe we have to cut the tree in parts first. Well, let's try from this end. There we go, there's that end. Maybe I'm just not holding the chainsaw straight. Oh, no, there we go. That's working. Okay. We just need to work on our balance. Just a couple more, and then we're done. There we go. There's that one. We keep falling off the damn tree. There we go. Perfect. Let's chop this bad boy up, and we'll get it in the truck. And I think this will be the last tree of the episode. All right, let's chop this up. Let's get it done. What's going on here? Let me try this side. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Awesome. Let's get this lumber in the truck. Try and keep things relatively close to the truck. Well, I guess it looks like we're going to stack it up first. All right. Stack it up. We'll just throw it. Throw it at the truck. We're strong enough to lift them. We're strong enough to throw them. Get over there. Yeah, that man truck with the crane boom is going to be a whole lot easier once we can afford the initial leasing cost. Oh, there's a branch stuck. Oh well. Cut that off later. Or now. There we go. Done. All right, now let's load it up into the truck. I guess we just wanted to get everything close by first. All right. Sounds good to me. It's going good. There we go, a couple more pieces, and we will be all finished. On our way to the sawmill again. All right, you'll fit. We got lots of room. Lots of room in there. There we go, and that last one should fit just nicely. I'm just gonna turn it around so the pointy end is sticking out. And there we go. We have like two big long spears sticking out of the back of the truck. And that's it. I don't think there's any more logs to pick up. Oh, gotta watch the end of that one. It's an overly sharpened pencil. There we go. All strapped in. Let's drive the reverse javelin to the sawmill, and we'll sell this load. And then I think we'll call it a day. I don't think that there's anything else we can do right now. Not really until we can get a larger piece of equipment in there to speed things along. I'm thinking that'd probably be the best thing to do. All right, the last drive to the sawmill of the day. $7,809 so far is our total. This is still day one, but episode 2, we did the morning shift and then had a nap and some lunch and then did the afternoon shift. So I think that's just about all the logging I can handle for one day. All right, let's run over to the sell point real quick, hit the trigger, and we'll sell the wood. All right, $9,285, folks. Just shy of 10 grand, but we're doing good. We're getting up there, and things are progressing nicely. I'm quite happy with the progress we've made so far. Coming a long way from $39 to $9,285. So we've done pretty well for ourselves in the 2 episodes, but now it's time to start speeding things up a little bit and getting some new equipment. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate you stopping by and viewing this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. Drop a like, throw a share my way, and then ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. Have a great day, folks, and for now, this is JCTV saying see you later.